Yeah, Coach, you take encouragement for the fact that you beat UCLA and the Arizona State UCLA game was it 31-28? Wasn't that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, do you take encouragement that you beat a team, beat a team pretty handily that played, so equally with Arizona State? I mean, it's not like you're a big underdog or something.
I think in the Pac-12 week after week, and I know everyone gets a chance to watch those games, there's a lot of parity now. I think it's hard to tell, what team is going to be able to beat who. So I think that's a positive for the entire conference and ourselves included, that no matter who do we play on our schedule, that everyone has an opportunity. Everyone has a chance to win that. It's not going to be about the most talented team showing up. It's going to be about the team that plays best. I think that's encouraging for every team on a week-by-week basis in the Pac-12.
James, time for two more.
To get back to the defense, Mario, I mean, especially these last 3 weeks against the run, especially when you know it's coming, when you now have the top rusher in the league and one of the top rushers in the league the week after, what is to give the defense confidence? Playing with confidence is such a big part of this game. How do you instill it in your staff, into your players, to be confident when there has been failures for 3 straight weeks and now you have even bigger challenges coming up?
It starts with the film, and it starts with being real in terms of where you are and who you are. Some of the things were poor fits. Some of the things were a technique error. In other words, eyes getting caught up in the backfield and jumping out of someone's particular gap that allowed for some chunk play. So some of the stuff is very fixable. And the other part of it is, we're working hard and assessing to do things that could help our defense schematically be better against the run, because I don't think it's a matter of want to. We've had success against the run before. I know our coaches are working extremely hard at it. We know we have a good player and a good offensive line coming into town, and it presents quite a challenge. And when you meet that, if you can make those corrections, if you could continue to enhance your scheme, whether it be a different front, bring in pressure, a line movement, whatever it may be, and part of it's doing what we do better, you have to have answers for your players. And we have some good answers. And we've got to implement it. We've got to coach it right to the best of our abilities, make sure that they trust and believe in it, and go out and execute it.
Great. Alex, last question.
Coach, with Saturday night being senior night, and you talk about rebuilding this program and the culture, just how instrumental have the seniors been this season in making that progress that you have seen?
I think it's huge because they've been through a lot. They've seen a lot. It's been 3 years of trying to figure it out. I've been a player when there's a coaching change, and I've seen a lot of guys grow. I've seen a lot of guys understand the importance of, when you are a senior, how you can set the tone. You can really set the table for those that come after you. You have a chance to create your own legacy. You see, I'm lucky. I walked into a locker room where there was a Michael Irvin over there and an Alonzo Highsmith, and there were guys on the backs of your shoulder all the time remind you, hey man, we do things a certain way. And I think these guys, a lot of these guys came in right after the national championship run and caught a bit of it, but then ran into some tougher times, and therefore having to be the leaders themselves, having to sometimes figure it out on their own through some change, through some transition and some tough times. So that hardens an individual in the right kind of way. That helps somebody grow up and mature. So hats off to them. Tremendous credit to them for being accountable and stand-up young men on their way to being fully grown men. Special guys that have worked hard, have accomplished some things that are really impressive, and still have a good amount of football still to play. And it starts with Saturday. So besides the fact that we're playing at Autzen, which obviously, that's our thing, right? That's our passion, is making sure that everyone does everything possible to give their best to these seniors that have done their best for the program, especially in these last 9 months or so.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay. Thank you, guys.